93. I'm Angie.
I'm Irene.
And I'm Joyce.
And we are so glad you could join us today. We've got lots to talk about, so let's get right to it. And Irene, you're going to start us off with our administrative portion.
I will. All right, let's talk about last episode's comments about do we want alone time or not? So there were quite a few people that commented, and our winner this time is Kim Halson 9579. She gets a Queen Sandy bag.
You know what? I'm so glad that there were so many responses that people were wishing for alone time. I don't feel like I'm the only one.
No, you're not the only one.
You're like that Joyce. She doesn't want anybody around.
No, there were some. There was one that said she's okay with being alone all the time. So and there are others that are not that interested in being alone. But yeah, it's all over the board. But mostly, I think people did want some alone time. So that's
for knitting.
You know,
yeah,
some more than others, but yeah, right now I'd take 3 hours.
Take it where you can get it.
No, right?
Exactly.
You know what, ladies? We didn't talk about a comment for this episode.
Oh, well, we'll have to think about that, and we'll get back to it at the end. How's that?
Okay, sounds like a plan. All right. Let's see. And the other thing is, I found a new podcast. Beth McDonald Stone is a designer of sweaters. Did you see it?
Yeah, I did. I didn't get to see all of it, but I came across her.
I thought it was really good. It's only one episode. Angie, did you see this one too?
I have not seen it. I'm going to put it right down.
Bermuda.
Yeah, she's a Canadian living in Bermuda. What's really nice is that you get to see some of the scenery there, and she talks about her personal life as well. It's a very nice mix of the knitting and a little bit of knowledge about living in Bermuda. So I thought it was very nice, and she's very well spoken. No hemming, hawing, bumbling like I do, but you know, I enjoyed watching the podcast. I look forward to many more episodes, so I throw that out as a possibility to others.
Okay, and tell us the name one more time.
Beth McDonald Stone, and it's her channel. So
okay,
yeah.
Right, so everybody check it out.
Okay, that's all I got.
Okay, so we're going to move on to what are you wearing? Now, I want to point out that fall has started here, but starting today and through the week, we're going to have 80s. So I am not wearing anything. You're lucky I'm wearing clothes. So
not
go
that
ahead
warm
and tell us, ladies. Huh?
Not that late in the day yet.
I know. All right, Joyce, you got on something cute. Go ahead and tell us. It's something different.
It's nothing knitted, but Joel saw the shirt in the store. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna buy it for Joyce." So I have a new shirt from Joe, and then I had those. I asked the girls before we went live, and we got at Stitches one year. There was a vendor there, and she had the printed knit and pearl jewelry, the earrings, and I think she had a shawl. What do you call it? Pins. It wasn't a pin. It was a band kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that's what I have on. I just remember I was like a bull in a china shop in her store. And maybe I am everywhere I go, but that one I
remember that. I'm surprised you didn't get kicked out.
Yeah, that's I'm like, I gotta go. I'm gonna run this woman's shop.
Oh man.
All right. I did not get the weather report today, so I'm wearing a wool poncho. This is the Easy Folded Poncho by Church Mouse, and I used Rowan felted tweed. And this is such an easy knit. It's one of those things where you don't have to think about it too much. The mod that I made was seed stitch at the bottom here, just maybe 5 rows. And
my favorite.
Recently, I told our friend Ruth that it was garter stitch that I put here. You know, I'm the jerk that gives somebody a recipe and then leaves out the main ingredient. Ask me for a chicken recipe. I'll tell you everything but chicken. I'm sorry, Ruth. I think it's going to be fine as garter stitch as well. So,
hey, it's cute no matter what you do, but you know I'm the lover of the seed stitch.
Yeah, because you're crazy.
Because I love it. It's so pretty. It looks like peas.
All right, moving on.
Okay, moving on to what did I finish? So Irene, you're on the screen, so go ahead and go.
Oh, okay. Another allotment hat.
Cute.
And I do the one that requires 12 of these pattern repeats. So it's a bit slouchy. Just using up the yarn. Here you can tell where I switched yarns, but you know, it's fine. If somebody chooses to roll it up, you don't even see that. And in person, you actually don't see this line, but see, oh, from a distance. There you go.
It's fine.
Very nice pattern. Allotment hat by Virginia Sattler Raymer. Okay, one hat. The next thing was Claquois Toque.
That is
Oh, that's so cute.
cute.
Again, using up the leftovers. And this is really nice. Wonderland yarn was used in this. And free pattern. Tin Pan knits. Yeah, I think this was sport weight.
Cute.
That was nice. Just practicing that, the color work. So I think I'm getting really good at it. It looks like a machine did it.
Yeah, look at
You're
that.
so good.
And then lastly, the basic Norwegian star hat.
You did great. It's beautiful.
I love it.
I saw that Wednesday night and you were only like at the bottom.
Yeah. I couldn't stop. It was one of those things like I want to see what it looks like. Now it is a little large. My husband likes it. He's going to wear it. It tells you to cast on 112 stitches. I think that I would maybe reduce it. It's like 16 stitch pattern here. If I reduced it, maybe it would be better, like a little tighter feel on the head. But yeah, definitely worth getting this pattern. It's free. So basic Norwegian star hat by Cara Jo Knapp. And that's, and then I don't have it. I'll have to insert a picture. I had visitors last week. My daughter from Oklahoma came here, and Audrey, my granddaughter, is beginning to knit. And so she knit a hat. I'll insert the video and the little picture of her, and she's doing really well. And we used the pattern My First Hat by Dana Fehrenbach. So if anyone has any beginner knitter and wants to get into accessories, hats, things like that, this was a very good first hat.
And how old is she?
10.
So that's really like 10, 11 is a really good age to start something like this, knitting.
Yeah.
Crocheting.
You know, we had tried before and she was kind of like wanted to do it real bad, but we were having like some fails, but this was just amazing. And I told her, always keep this hat. Someday when you're in your 40s or 50s or older, you'll pull it out and be like, oh my God, this was the first thing I knit that I could wear. So yeah, it was fun to do that.
Cute.
So
I love that.
That's all I got for finished objects.
Okay. Joyce?
Well, I too have two things that I've already given away. One was for my boss. It's called, I don't know if it's Gray Wacky, but it's a hat also by Virginia Sattler Raymer. So I'll have an insert a picture of Tommy wearing the hat. And then we have actually I had an exchange with him this morning. So we have at work, he's from Atlanta. So he's a traveling surgical tech. And he is just awesome. His name is Matthew. And he was originally scheduled to leave. And I wanted to make him a hat. He was going to Green Bay for his next assignment. So I made the hat, the allotment hat. And I just got pictures of him. I'll put that in there. Have Irene put it in. But this morning he called me, or he texted me, and it was just so funny. So I get this text. It's like, look, every word is a separate text. Look what you started. And he shows a picture. I don't know. I'm just going to show it briefly. I don't know if this is his aunt or his mom. Well, they're at Joann Fabrics. She's in the
yarn.
She's in the yarn aisle. And I'm like, that makes me so happy. He's like, sitting in Joann Fabric store waiting for her is not how I planned on using my time off. So I say, I'm sorry. I said, oh, you might be a minute. So he said, that's okay. I found someone I can talk to. He takes a picture of himself in the mirror. And
He's such a funny guy.
So fun. He said to myself in the mirror, I said, you are too cute. She is going to make something for you. And he said, she's like, currently she's making me a headache.
Oh,
So he shows me
okay.
a yarn.
I like this guy already. I like him.
He's adorable. I'll send you a couple videos, Angie. So she's finding some yarn that she's going to make him a scarf in, but he's just the sweetest young man. And I just adore him. I really, really do.
So is he really going to Green Bay?
I don't know yet. Then I got the message that he was going to stay. And then I heard that his contract was declined. So I'm not really sure.
Okay.
So as far as
Well,
I know,
I'll tell you, if he goes to Green Bay, we've got to hook him up with Dawn.
oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I definitely will.
Oh.
Okay. So besides the 2 hats, y'all, I finished my big love.
Oh
God,
my.
it's gorgeous.
I absolutely love it. The sleeves are a little longer than I wanted, but I can always cuff it up.
I do not want to hear that you are cold this winter.
Oh my God.
I will slap you upside the head if I hear that.
So this is the Lopi. The Reynolds Lopi, light Lopi. This is the
What is the
itchiest
pattern
stuff.
again? Tell me again.
Big love.
I absolutely adore that.
So here is it. It is the itchiest yarn.
No, you need pants with that yarn.
Oh, okay.
And then you'll be all set.
Yeah, I don't think it would be attractive as much as I would itch.
Doesn't matter. It's not about how you look. That used to be my mother's line. Doesn't matter how you look. Get the long underwear on and the blah, 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 and the scarf and the this. Don't be
It's
cold.
all about how you look when you get there. This is my
So anyway, I still need pictures. But
it's really cute.
Anyway, I love it.
So Joyce, it would work with any kind of like bulkier yarn?
Yes, I would say.
That's really nice.
Now, maybe not chunky that, the Malabrigo has, whatever, the Rasta.
Oh, yeah, that's
too much. But something that's bulky, but very cute. And I know there's tons of other people that made it in something else.
I like it.
Yeah,
I love it.
Really cute. And I did, when I was trying it on after I finished it, I was warm in a minute. I'm like, okay, this will work.
Maybe that would be a good project for January or February around here.
Oh yeah, because I remember one time in the summer, was going to work on it one evening and I had it on my lap and I thought, oh God, I can't wait to finish this row so I can get this damn thing off my lap. So definitely. And then the other thing I finished, it's still damp, is my Calypso.
That is gorgeous.
God, that's nice.
I love the neck.
I do like it. I do like it. So
show us the neck.
The neck is gorgeous. It's got little picots.
Yeah. And the picot on the bottom. So I'm gonna, after we're done here, I'm gonna lay it out on the table outside and let it get a little bit of heat because I only blocked it yesterday, so I'm not surprised. But anyway, that's all I finished.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
All right. I can't remember if I showed this on the last podcast or not. I just finished it, so I don't think I did. I mean, I know I showed it like in progress, but here is my.
Yeah, and that's so cute.
It's got a split.
Worn that.
I have worn it. I tell you what I've been doing is because these cute little sweaters, a lot of them are cropped, and I'm old as dirt, and old as dirt ladies don't wear cropped. So I have bought all the. Well, we have that tummy. So I have bought a bunch of little tank top dresses, like the T-top,
Sure.
Yeah.
T-top dresses. At Target, I bought like every color they had. And I've been wearing these over them with sandals or boots, and as it gets cooler, I'll wear tights and boots, but then I can wear them and I don't have to worry about it being short. If I want to leave it a little shorter, if I want to make it longer, I can. But when all these little tank, tummy shirts for all these cute little girls with tiny little waists who've had no children, and don't look like me at this age, can wear them with the cute little dresses. It doesn't matter because you're covered all the way up. So
yeah, it's a cute look.
Lift your arm or whatever. So
yeah, it's a very cute look.
So that was my finished, and I have to tell you, I'm pretty much loving that one.
Nice.
All right, so I guess we're gonna move on now to a break.
Sure.
Okay, so we'll
Let's-
take a little.
Yeah, take a break and then let's think about a question for the next Queen Sandy bag.
Okay. All right, everybody, we are back to Irene's favorite segment of the show, No Bare Feet.
Oh, cute.
Aren't these adorable?
Yes.
So there is another one. And this is a discontinued yarn, Apple Tree Knits.
Oh, yeah.
And the wonderful Ruth gave me this yarn and I quickly knit it up because it was adorable. I did a toe up.
Cute.
Gorgeous.
Thank you.
I probably
Then,
still have some of that around.
You know, that's really nice yarn. Always in a gradient. It was very nice, you know. Oh,
When?
and this is awesome. So you know how you do scrappy socks? Some of us who do socks. I'm looking at you, Angie. You wouldn't be interested, but I found a pattern specifically for scrappy socks, and it's called Cookie Swap Socks by Dana Ray Makes.
Cute.
So here's the thing. Each section has a different textured pattern, which gives you a lot of interest and you can use a lot of your, leftovers. So this is
Okay.
a pair of socks.
Idea here, and I'm just saying because, and I'm sure it's called Cookie Exchange Socks because it's every little section's different, but you could get together with a bunch of friends, exchange yarn.
Of course.
And then
That's a
whatever
cute
they give
idea.
Yeah,
But you would be
have
left
to-
out, Angie. You'd be left out. You got to get on board here.
I'm gonna
Here's what
think
I'm
about it.
thinking. I just cannot picture you wearing those socks.
Me?
Yep.
Does she ever wear the socks she makes?
But my question is, which child are those going to?
Whoever has a big foot.
It won't be me.
I just thought it was really cute. It held my interest. I enjoyed knitting them, and that's what it's all about for me. It's not about the wear. It's about the process. So that's that. And then I'm doing little socks. Take a look at that.
Oh,
Cute.
This is on the go. And this is using the Regia Kids Color. I should mention that although this took up the yarn for a kid size sock, I have a 56 count cast on. You can make this for adult by just embellishing with maybe a different color and you could get a bigger size out of this.
Sure.
That's a thought. And I will also say you must use the yarn from the center. It's got to be pulled from the center in order for it to come out the way the picture is on the label. I saw somebody do one of these perfect socks and they took from the outside. It messes up the design. So, I don't think they knew they did that. So I wasn't about to tell them. But for our viewers, they should know we're giving you a hint, pull from the inside. Oh, and that's why I chose to not do my usual 2 balls and 2 at a time. I was flying out the door, had to have something to knit on. I threw this in my purse and that's how that got started. So that's that for socks.
I was curious as to why it was not 2 at a time. So
Yeah, see, now you know
I
what's
know
the story.
I know you do. All right. Joyce, what you got?
I don't have a whole lot in the sock department. I did finish Jessica's socks. And they're very cute. I like them a lot. I hope they fit her. So I still have to block them. And then yesterday I did start Spencer's. So he'll have the sunset and then he'll have the Medusa as the heels and toes.
So cute.
So, but we're taking a little driving trip today. So I thought this is something to work on.
There you go.
So that's all I have in the sock department.
Well, and we all know my feet are bare.
You got none.
So I guess we are going to move on to, and forgive me, I have to keep, my phone keeps closing and then I can't, I'm too stupid to remember what's next. What are you knitting? Joyce, you're on the screen, so go. What you knitting?
Well, I finished all my stuff, except I did start Matthew after I made him his first hat. He said, can I buy a few more from you? Absolutely not. I'm like, I don't knit for hire. So I said, I will make you another one. Oh. So I'm going to make him, he was there when I gave my boss his hat. He's like, I'll take one of those. So I also started his hat. And this is the gray, I think it's gray Wacky. In the coffee toffee, whichever.
Love that color.
So the name of the pattern is Gray Wacky.
Gray Wacky. I don't.
Oh, we don't know who the.
Hold on. It's real cute. It's another one by Virginia.
Oh,
Reamer.
yes. Mhm.
Let's see if I can find. Yeah, so it's it's a cabled hat. And
Gray
that's
Wacky.
Gray Wacky.
Oh, Gray Wacky. Oh.
Right? It's either Gray Whack and
I think it's Gray Whack. Someone will tell us.
He is silent. Yeah. That's
Oh, I wonder if it means something.
I think it probably does.
Or a place. Could be a place.
But anyway, it's a very quick hat. And I actually think, because I'm using the same skein as I did for Tommy, my boss, and I actually think I can get a full hat out of the same skein of Malabrigo.
Really?
I do have another partial skein, so if worst comes to worst, the top might be a little off, but I wasn't about to do the carry 2 yarns at a time for a hat. So, and that's I got these both on the needles yesterday, and that's all I've been knitting. I do have my sister is a teeny tiny woman, and I'm gonna make her the Soldatna. So that is I didn't want to take it on the car trip, so I hope to start that Monday.
Okay, I just looked it up. Gray Whack is a variety of sandstone, generally characterized by its hardness, dark color, poorly sorted, angular grains, and quartz. So it's kind of like, there you go. That's Gray Whack.
Oh.
Who knew?
Yeah. Good info.
It's a quartz. It's a kind of quartz rock. Here.
But is the E silent? Oh, pretty.
I think it doesn't say.
Interesting.
Yeah, but that's what it is. So it's either Gray Whack, Gray Wacky, but it's a rock.
Well, thanks for looking that up.
Yeah, well,
Unclear on the pronunciation.
Give some information here. I mean, someone will tell us how to pronounce it, but
Oh, that's true.
yes, someone will. But yeah, so there we go. Gray Wacky.
Gray.
Okay. So Irene, what are you doing? Or Joyce, did you finish?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll give you an update on my half and half triangle wrap. This thing's huge, but I started the second color.
Wow. You got far.
Yeah. You know what? You think you're almost done? Because you know what's happening? This is now becoming longer and longer. So it's deceiving. It's like going to Disney World. We would take those kids when they were little, and you're in the line and you think, oh, we're going to be up next. And no, all you did was turn the corner and you're still waiting. So this is one of those projects. It's a big. I hope to finish it by the end of the year. We'll see. And then I'll bring it out to show you again, but
it's almost like a blanket, right?
Yeah, I intend to use it as a blanket on the back there when I'm watching TV. So let's see what else. Oh, where did I go with this sweater? Oh, it's in the back. See that? I thought, oh my God, who took my sweater? That is, and I'll show a picture, vodka lemonade. And I'm using the Holst yarn. And I'll also show you a picture of the pretty lace pattern that's on the back of it. And then there's a lot of like detail on the sides. Very interesting pattern. I like it. I'm holding the Holst yarn with, double, like 2 strands. And I will say that there's a feel of rustic in there because it's lamb's wool and cotton, the coast. And I'm used to working with merino, so merino would be much softer. But here's the benefit of doing this whole scarf, very lightweight. So I think it's going to be warm and it won't be that heavy. I remember making a sweater out of Madeline Tosh, and that is a heavy sweater. It's you don't want to wear it. This will be nice. So anyway, that's that on the needles. Also, I watched that Penelope's Chinwag, and right now she's on vacation in the Isles of Scilly, or at least that was the last video. But she would be proud of me. I'm making an animal, a frog. Didn't you do this last year, Angie?
Yes, I love that frog. And now there's a crochet version. I'm going to try it.
He's so cute. I got asked by a grandchild to do this. So I'm going to be on the legs next. It's a very quick knit, and I stuffed him. That was fun. But my husband has brought out this, I don't know what it is, soft wire tie.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
This is going to be perfect. So what this is for, I guess, getting your tomato plants to not fall over.
Mm-hmm.
And what's nice is it's got rubber on there already. So there's wire. And so maybe these legs will be bendable. That was the request. They wanted bendable legs. So
they should be. You could also use pipe cleaners.
Yeah.
And you could run the pipe cleaner through the whole frog and then do your legs.
Well, if you were doing the legs, do I put this in, I guess, before you close it?
I believe you make the legs over that, if I'm correct.
Okay. Well, to be determined. We'll see how that goes. And I've got to tell you, I found a pattern, speaking of across the pond. You know how I'm very into the whole UK thing. And recently, the Lady Di sweater, black sheep sweater, was auctioned off. Over $1 million they got for it.
Wow.
And here's the pattern. It's a free pattern. It's by Sally Moore and Joanna Osborne. And they are the original pattern makers for this sweater.
Wow.
Now, I would love to make I have a t-shirt that it has a black sheep. I don't know. I got it on Amazon a few years back, but I don't think I'd want to. This is looking like a project that would be pretty intense. Fingering weight yarn.
Set in sleeves.
Is it on the back too?
Yeah. Oh, no, I don't think so. You know what? I don't know. Why would you ask me that question? I'm not prepared for that. I don't think so. I think it's just the front. At least my t-shirt is like that. Ooh, it's on the back too.
Well, but you don't have to do it on the back.
And she wore this a month before she got married. She was at a polo match. And I guess they put, after she wore it, put these ladies on the map as far as being well known.
I guess.
Yeah, very nice.
Kind of fitting.
Yeah.
Kind of fitting, as she was kind of the black sheep. And
Yeah.
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 What
Yeah. I was so into the whole, oh yeah, tragic.
She was so beautiful, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Really was.
Sad. All right, so what else you got?
That's all I've got.
Okay, well, ladies, I've got castanitis. It's a problem.
Gosh. It doesn't go away.
No, it doesn't. It just keeps coming back. It's like, it's like bad. All right, let me see. So do you remember me seeing that lady with the crocheted sweater at, what was it, where we went to the plumbers?
No. Oh,
Vaguely.
I'll send you the picture and you could, but I don't remember. I stopped up, I took a picture of her sweater. I asked her what it was. I cannot remember for the life of me what she told me the pattern was. So I've been making my own. So it had all these so here's like the squares.
Oh, nice.
And hers was kind of these colors. And so I just fell in love with it. So I started making that. Well, you know how that goes. And then in my stuff bag.
Oh.
I started making, and I cannot remember the name of this one. Another color work.
Oh, is that the Alaska sweater?
Nope.
It's not?
No, Alaska sweater is the things are on the bottom, and I started that too. So that's that one. This is the one that Betsy had in the front of the shop. Oh, wait, maybe. Nope. Nope. I don't have a name of it here. Oh, maybe I do. Yes, here it is. So this is Ariellis.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, pretty.
Cute.
So that's that one. Yeah, you know, I have a problem. Then this one is so cool. This is called Fling by Petite Knitter.
Ooh.
Oh, cute.
And so here we go. I want you to see this. I'm so excited. So I took some liberty with this, and I picked my colors, but then Betsy had these paillettes on thread. So I added them into the flowers. So some of the flowers have these sparkly paillettes.
Oh, did you jazz that up? Ooh.
Yeah, right?
Very
So
cute.
now the rest of the sweater will become this, this is Frank Ochre, Rios. And the rest of the sweater will become that Frank Ochre. I'm ready to separate for the sleeves now. But
Nice.
look at that
Angie, that's
sparkle.
fast.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
And the sparkle, I only put it in every other row of flowers, so it's not too much. But I fell in love with this, and I saw those paillettes, and I was like, oh, it's so pretty. But here's the blue. But I have to tell you what happened. So I had this sitting on my couch, and of course it's an unzipped bag. And my darling friend Buttons got a hold of those paillettes. It's a good thing I was done with them, because she decided she could knit, and it was all over the living room. And let me tell you, it is hard to get those damn paillettes back where they belong. So I am still trying to re-roll that. But yeah, and then I also started the Alaska sweater, but I think that's in the other room, and it's pretty boring because it's just it's all green till you get to the bottom, and then you do the trees. So I started that.
Yeah.
Something to look forward to.
Yeah.
I'd like to make that one as well.
It's so pretty.
Yeah.
So speaking of that, we discussed and picked our question for the next drawing. And we are going to say, what are you knitting for Christmas? And have you started your Christmas knitting? Do you have something that you're going to be knitting as your staple for everyone? Like for me, I am going to knit hats for my custodian, the man who delivers our district mail, our mail lady. So hats is going to be my thing this year. Saying that, the Alaska hat is on my list, although I don't think I'll knit it for one of them. It is a great hat. But have you started your Christmas knitting, and do you have a staple?
Yeah. What's your go-to?
What's your go-to that you're going to do for everybody?
That's a very good question. And I think, some worthy person will get a Queen Sandy bag. So that's nice.
Yeah. And everybody else gets an idea what to do.
Go ahead. What did you say, Joyce?
Everybody gets an idea.
Right.
Yeah.
Of what to do.
Years ago, I did, when I worked in the high school, and I had a lot of bosses, I did mini ornaments, like the little sweater ornaments. Everybody got those, so that kind of stuff. So what is your...
But you know what? I've got to tell you, the little ornaments was one thing. Hat, that's elevating it into a bigger project.
Yeah, but I just have less people to do that for. And
good. I
have plenty of time if I start it now. So, you know what I mean? Like, I think I think I'm good.
Joyce, are you getting yourself involved in anything for Christmas knitting? I'm trying not to.
First it sucks.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not putting that pressure on myself.
Yeah, I just wanted a couple things. And this year our office is doing a grab bag, so I'm not going to knit for everybody in the office like I did last year. Whoever I get will get something really cool, but whoever I don't get won't.
Right. No, that's nice.
But you can only do so much, you can only spend your knitting time so thin. Yeah. So especially when you got like 5 sweaters on the needles. What am I thinking? Okay. And now I'm like thinking,
I think you need some time off.
Yeah, my brain is now telling me go to the shop and get yarn to make the big love that Irene Joyce made. Oh my God, it's go. All right. All right, so we're moving on to our last portion, which is our favorite. Don't tell my husband. Shh.
I almost messed that up. I can't even believe that.
That's my job usually.
Because Irene was looking around at what she's supposed to not tell about.
Right. Well, yeah. I'm like, oh, do I have anything? Okay.
All right. So Irene, go ahead. Tell us what you don't have.
Well, a local, not local to me, but it was a shop that wasn't too far from here has closed. And they had deeply discounted yarn. And I thought, oh, I'm going to resist. I'm not going to go. Hey, I went. And what I did was buy a couple of buckets of Rowan felted tweed, blue, pink, and then just neutral colors. And I thought, I'll always figure something out for that. And my intention is actually to do more of these easy folded ponchos. I think that's like a brainless whatever. Maybe I'll start doing that instead of socks for my, on the road kind of knitting. So and then I got this Perfection. Look at that, two of these. And I thought maybe a little baby sweater or maybe a dog sweater. It's so cute. So we'll see. Hey, the pressure is not what you will knit with it. It's the pressure of I gotta have it. That's all. That's all I've got.
Okay. And Joyce, what you got?
Well, as I mentioned, I'm going to make my sister the Soldatna sweater. And these are the
lucky girl
going to be.
That's gonna look great.
She loves purple. So and this is the Lezu. Is it Lezu? Julie Ashland Lezu DK.
That's gonna be stunning.
I know. I still have to work out the color placement, but this is what I have. This is the bulk of the sweater. And she just really likes purple, and she picked out the color. So I did the best that I could. Yeah. And I did also make a trip to the fold, and I was looking for some brown mohair. So I got a few colors of mohair. I love this color. There was only 2 skeins, but I took it anyway. And then I also did get some Rowan. I got some blue.
Oh,
they had. And then I got some Donegal tweed to make maybe sort of like a sweatshirt, pardon me, kind of sweater.
Oh, that's nice.
Very pretty. And then I did get a couple skeins of sock yarn. And then I thought I found this as well, which I'd never knit with before.
What is that?
Jaggers spun green weight.
Ooh.
So I thought this would make a really pretty sweater.
Very pretty.
And that is one I got from the fold that is unfortunately now closed.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
I unfortunately did not get to go because I have this thing called a job. Takes up all my precious knitting time. Yes, I got some Julie Ashland in this gold color.
I like that color.
I got some.
Betsy has a lot of nice colors in her yarn.
Turquoise and black in Mad Tosh. I think that's going to be a sweater. I don't know what for. Okay. And then I don't know how many of you follow our Elgin Knitworks on Instagram, the little commercials I've been doing for her, which are so much fun, by the way. The last one I did was for the Zodiac yarn. Hey, baby, what's your sign? You may not want to hear it in a bar, but in a yarn shop, it's okay. We've got all the signs, every one of them. My favorite today, I'm taking home a Gemini. And I told you I was taking home a Gemini.
I'll have to insert the commercial here.
There's the Gemini. And I picked some colors to go with it.
Oh, your pink and orange.
So look at that. Pretty. So I am going to make a fade of some sort with these colors. I was thinking a DK weight. What's the one I've been making so much? You remember the t-shirt.
Rocket tee.
Yeah, the DK rocket tee with short sleeves and then turning it inside out so the pearl bumps show. and doing fade it down, like, yeah. But yeah, that Gemini, it is so
Beautiful.
pretty. And
I
I'm
have-
not a Gemini.
I haven't seen it yet.
So pretty.
Yeah, beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yes, so that's that. And then the Julie Ashland, I got no, I think I got the whatever I got for the green for the sweater I was making, which was the round mountain fibers.
Oh,
So that's what I'm using for my Alaska sweater.
Nice.
Well, yes, I've been, buying a lot of yarn, but that's my hobby, spending money.
nothing wrong with that. I don't think we should apologize for stuff like that.
I can't take it with me when I'm dead,
Yeah.
right? And my kids are grown and I work so that, I can,
Right.
that's what.
Absolutely.
I
It's
cover my
important.
husband's health insurance because he doesn't get that being a hairdresser. So my joy is spending the rest of it on yarn.
Have you guys seen that little thing on Instagram? It says something like, I don't need any more yarn. They have this huge shopping cart running down the highway. It's hilarious. Like, yeah, I think that's all of us.
Let's do that in a commercial. We'll go to Jewel. We'll all bring a bag of yarn. We'll throw it
Yeah.
in there and I'll run through the parking lot with it.
Oh, that would be so funny.
I'm sure one of my kids would film us.
Yeah, that would be our new intro.
There you
Oh
go.
my God, that would be hilarious.
We'll grab one of their carts. They won't even
Yeah.
know. Run through the parking lot with a bunch of yarn. And then,
Well, we're going to have to do that before the snow falls.
yes,
Right.
yes. So
That's
there you go.
Yeah, it's
Um,
very funny.
That idea. It's kind of fun. Anyway, I think that's about it. But what I do want to say is to all of you people who are bigging us, big thumbs up. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you would give us a thumbs up today, we would really appreciate it. It helps us grow as podcasters, which we are loving. And we want to share our craft with everybody because it's something you can really enjoy in life.
Absolutely.
Saves your soul, and we want to share it with as many people as possible. So please give us thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up.
Thanks, Angie. That was great. Last time you said that and people actually complied. I think that's wonderful. Such
Yeah.
wonderful viewers. We
do
love
have
you.
the best. We love you, love you, love you.
We do.
So thank you, everybody, and thank you for the thumbs up, and please give us more. And we will see you again really soon. It is
Thanks, Angie.
keep on knitting.
It's good for your health.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Cute cup.
TJ Maxx.
I have one of those, and it has gold in between the two layers. There's gold, like
Well,
speckle.
you would have the fancy one. I'm just into the plain. There she is. All right. Is that twisted, Angie?
What?
Is that drink twisted?
No, it's not, but I know someone who would not know if it was. This is my new obsession. But it is not twisted. Irene.
That's later.
I can drive with mine. Then
All
it's a
right, let's rumble and get this done.
Okay.
Sure.
Ready? 93? Are we in 93? Okay. 1.